Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
The moment the cameras begin to flash, every ordinary step turns into a public spectacle. For most people, a walk through the city is nothing more than a quiet part of the day. But for Wang Yibo, even the simplest movement can become tomorrow's headline. Every glance, every pause, every expression is captured, analyzed and shared within seconds. Behind the dazzling lights of fame lies a reality far more intense than many people imagine. Today on StarWatch Now, we take you inside the unseen side of one of China's most watched stars, where every move is under constant scrutiny, and where even a private moment can suddenly become the center of endless public discussion. From the outside, Wang Yibo's life appears almost untouchable. He stands at the peak of fame, admired by millions, dominating conversations across entertainment, fashion, and social media. Yet the higher someone rises, the narrower their personal space becomes. What appears glamorous on the surface often hides a far more complicated reality. Every outing, whether it is a casual shopping trip, a quiet meeting with friends, or a moment of rest between professional commitments, seems to attract the lens of waiting cameras. There is something deeply compelling about the contrast. The world sees the polished image, the poised smile, the confident public figure who walks effortlessly through flashing lights. But beyond that carefully managed image is a person navigating immense pressure. It is this contrast that has captured the attention of viewers everywhere. People are not only interested in the success story, they are drawn to the human side of what it means to carry the weight of extraordinary fame. The sources close to the entertainment world have increasingly spoken about the challenges faced by top-tier celebrities, whose every movement becomes a point of discussion. In Wang Yibo's case, the intensity appears especially pronounced. The constant presence of cameras has transformed even routine moments into something performative. Imagine living in a world where there is almost no truly private space, where even silence can be interpreted, and every facial expression can spark speculation. This tension between public admiration and private pressure has become one of the most talked about elements surrounding him. While supporters celebrate every achievement, there is also a growing awareness of the emotional demands such visibility can create. Many viewers have been particularly struck by the idea that success at this level often comes with an invisible cost. What makes this story resonate so strongly is not simply the presence of cameras, it is the emotional reality behind them. Fame brings opportunity, recognition, and influence, but it can also create a life where personal boundaries become increasingly fragile. In recent public appearances, Wang Yibo has continued to maintain the composed image that fans know so well. Yet many have noticed that behind the professionalism lies a sense of exhaustion that is difficult to ignore. This is where the story becomes more than celebrity news. It becomes a reflection of something universal, the pressure of expectation. For Wang Yibo, that expectation comes from multiple directions at once. There is the industry, a constantly measuring relevance and impact. There are brands, partnerships, and appearances that require perfection. There are millions of fans whose admiration carries both warmth and responsibility. And then there is the endless conversation online, where every moment can be replayed and interpreted from countless angles. One of the most striking aspects of this narrative is how he appears to respond to the pressure. Rather than allowing the noise to define him, he seems to seek balance in quiet, personal rituals. Exercise has become one of the most frequently discussed ways he reclaims a sense of control. early morning routines, movement, and physical discipline offer something rare in a life filled with unpredictability, a moment that belongs entirely to him. Skateboarding, in particular, carries symbolic weight in this story. It is more than a hobby. For many viewers, it represents freedom. In a world where schedules are managed down to the minute and every public appearance is carefully observed, the image of Wang Yibo skating through the early morning air creates a powerful emotional contrast. It suggests a momentary escape from the demands of fame, a brief return to something instinctive and real. This image has resonated deeply with audiences because it humanizes him. It reminds viewers that behind the celebrity status is someone searching for the same things many people seek in their own lives: peace, focus, and a sense of self. At the same time, his professional world continues to move at extraordinary speed. The entertainment industry does not slow down, especially for someone at his level. Teams work continuously to maintain public image, manage narratives, and ensure that every appearance reinforces the brand that surrounds him. This is not unusual for major stars, but in Wang Yibo's case, the scale of attention appears especially intense. What keeps this story viral on YouTube is the emotional layering. It is not simply a report about being photographed, it is a story about contrast. The viewers are pulled between admiration for the star and sympathy for the person behind the image. That emotional tension keeps audiences watching because they want to understand what life at that level truly feels like. Then comes the part that turns sympathy into admiration. Achievement. Despite the constant scrutiny, Wang Yibo continues to deliver remarkable results on the global stage. His presence at Paris Fashion Week 2026 once again reinforced his international influence. Reports highlighting his exceptional media value and platform exposure only strengthen the narrative that he remains one of the most impactful Chinese stars on the world stage. This shift is crucial to why the story performs so well. It begins with pressure and vulnerability, then gradually transitions into resilience and triumph. The audience moves from concern to pride. They are not only watching someone endure difficulty, they are watching someone rise above it. That emotional payoff is what makes the story so satisfying. The cameras may follow every move, but instead of being defined by scrutiny, Wang Yibo transforms that pressure into momentum. Every appearance becomes a statement of professionalism. Every challenge becomes another layer in the legend being built around him. Then another angle that keeps audiences invested is the role of fan culture. Supporters do not simply consume updates, they actively participate in the story. Through social media discussions, support projects, and constant engagement, fans become emotionally connected to his journey. They celebrate victories, defend him during difficult moments, and amplify every public milestone. This creates a powerful feedback loop that drives virality. For the casual viewer, the story is compelling because it reveals the hidden cost of fame. For dedicated fans, it becomes deeply personal. Every new update feels like another chapter in an ongoing narrative they are emotionally invested in. Perhaps that is what makes this story so powerful. It is not only about cameras or headlines, it is about the paradox of modern stardom. The more visible someone becomes, the more precious their private world feels. The greater the success, the greater the emotional weight of maintaining it. Yet through all of this, Wang Yibo continues to project determination. His story is no longer simply about being watched. It is about endurance, discipline, and the ability to remain focused in an environment that rarely offers rest. For many viewers, this is what transforms ordinary entertainment news into something much more memorable. It becomes a story about resilience under pressure, It becomes a reflection of what it means to remain steady when the entire world seems to be watching. And perhaps that is why so many people cannot look away. Because beyond the celebrity headlines, they are witnessing a human story unfold in real time, one defined by pressure, perseverance, and remarkable presence. Thank you for staying with StarWatch Now through this story. If you found today's deep dive compelling and want more exclusive entertainment updates, emotional celebrity stories, and the latest Cbiz news delivered with drama and insight, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you the stories behind the headlines and the moments the cameras do not always fully explain. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the pressure of fame is something any public figure can truly escape, or does it become part of the price of success? We would love to hear your perspective. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting StarWatch Now, and for being part of our growing community. Stay with us for more powerful stories, more behind-the-scenes insights, and more of the moments everyone is talking about. Until next time, take care and keep watching StarWatch Now.